you're calling from tonight. And welcome to the call. I also want you to send a text to the person that invited you here. You may not know it just yet, but somebody thought enough of you to invite you into a very, very powerful place that's going to impact nations and generations, whether you participate or not. I just wanted to put that out there. This is an opportunity for you to participate, but regardless of what you decide to do, it is already making major impact. So send somebody a text real quick that invited you on with us tonight and just say thank you. Just send a text real quick and say thank you for the plug. Thank you for connecting me. Thank you for inviting me on here tonight. And use this time to invite some more guests to join us tonight. So who else do we have on the call? Go ahead and announce your name. Let us know where you're calling from.
Hi, Dr. That's Evelyn from New York.
Evelyn is in the house. That's what's up. What's up, Evelyn? Welcome to the call. NYC representing. Welcome, welcome.
Hey guys.
China, Joan.
Hey, Miss Joan, I see you on here with your brand new member, Mr. Dr. Samuel. Welcome to the call and welcome to the family. Members that are already on here, you know how we do this. Even though this is not that call, drop your ones in the chat right now. Put the lion heads in the chat right now. Drop some fire emojis in the chat right now to show Dr. Samuel some rich and royal love. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the call and welcome to the family. Who else is out there?
Hello, Dr. China. This is Esther from Nebraska.
Esther from Nebraska. Welcome
How are
to
you?
the call. We're
How are
excited to have
you?
you on.
All right.
Awesome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're excited. Anyone else? We're going to get started in just a moment. So just wanted to make sure you get all of your final texts out. It's 9 o'clock p.m. on the East Coast, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, 6 o'clock on the West Coast, and different times all over the world. So forward it out. Let them know we're live. We're going to get started. All right, guys. So I needed to mute all of that out. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm super excited for you guys to be in this amazing place. Some of you may even be watching from Facebook. I decided to stream live at the last moment to Facebook to share this information because I know so many people really truly want a December to remember. They truly want to be connected to the right people at the right time to put them in a right position to really win big. And so tonight, I'm so excited to share something with you that was shared with me just a few years ago. If you have not sent over a text message to the person that invited you to this webinar tonight, you want to do that and just to say thank you. Just to say thank you. I think it's something that's amazing when you start off with a heart of gratitude. You may not know why they invited you. You may not know what this is all about, but I can promise you they thought enough of you to give you an invitation to a very exclusive experience tonight. And I am excited to be your host this evening. The person that invited you is one of my business partners, and I'm excited because they said yes to Forex just like I did, and it is changing lives all over the world. We are a global opportunity that is impacting over 120 countries around the world. So it doesn't really matter where you're from or where you are, what country you're in, what state you're in. You don't have to be in Atlanta to benefit from this amazing industry. And so I'm going to go into it a little bit further. I recommend you pull out a pen and notepad. It's definitely something that you're going to want to have because, you know, as savvy as we think we are, I can tell you sometimes it's just not so easy to remember everything. And whether you have experience in this Forex space or not, there may be something so key that you really need to remember to help you make what I believe is going to be one of the most important decisions of your life. And I just don't want you to leave it up to memory, okay? I heard that a sharp pencil is better than a long memory, okay? So make sure you pull out a pen and paper. Hopefully you're not driving. You can just drive and, you know, it's on Facebook. Hopefully you can go back and listen to it if you need to. But I want to help you to get into a space right now as we are in the final month of this decade. And I want to put that into perspective for you before we go any deeper. We are in the final month of this decade. We're not just at the end of a year. We're at the end of a decade. And I want to help to put you in a position to really make some serious decisions and reflect upon your current situation, reflect upon some of the goals maybe that you recently set, or maybe even some of the goals that you know, you haven't set yet because you were looking at your current situation. I want to remove all limits tonight. And I want to help you to get into a vehicle. I see you, Alexandra, you're driving, so please be safe, okay? I want to help to put you inside of a vehicle that can help you to dream bigger, that can help you to acquire some of the things that you maybe used to want to, you know, some of the visions and goals you used to have before life started to seem like it was knocking you down one thing after another. Sometimes when you think about somebody that's young and excited about life, you think about somebody who has, you know, all of these dreams and aspirations, but after going and going and going and not seeing those things manifest, sometimes you can kind of get into a place of complacement where you start to accept whatever's given to you. I want to help you to snap out of that tonight. I want to help you to remove all the limits, remove all the caps from whoever or whatever has been put on you. Because as we transition into the next decade, I believe that some of the greatest minds, some of the greatest inventions, some of the greatest technology can literally be birthed out of you being in a place of abundance in your mind, a place of abundance in relationships, a place of abundance in finances and in resources. And so with that being said, I want to introduce you to an industry that has been around for centuries, that is new to many of us, but it's not a new thing. Forex is not the name of a company. Let's just go ahead and remove whatever you guys were maybe. I'm hearing about this Forex company. I'm hearing about this Forex thing. I'm here. Let me help you tonight and break it down in the most simplistic way that I can. Forex is the industry. It's actually a market. And one of the markets that is most compared to is the stock market. And so when we think about the stock market, most of us know that the stocks are dealing with companies and, you know, the performances of these companies. And if the company is doing good and you buy into those companies, some stock into those companies, you can make money off of you buying into those companies when they were, before they really blew up, right? And so when we're thinking about Forex, we're thinking about something much, much bigger. So we're talking about the stock market being a $22 billion a day market. And we're talking about Forex being over a $6 trillion a day market. Well, what's the difference? In the Forex market, we're dealing with the exchange of one currency to another. So we're talking about foreign exchange. So the US dollar into the Great British Pound because you decided to travel to Europe. The US dollar into the Canadian dollar because you decided to travel to Canada. And as amazing as we think the US dollar is, they do not accept our currency in these countries. I can tell you, I recently just went to Dubai for the second time. And I can tell you both times they would not take my US dollar, not even for a tip. They wanted the AED, they wanted the Dubai dirham. So I want to let you know, anytime you travel, one of the first things that you see at the airport, especially internationally, is a currency exchange station. There's a physical station there for you to go and exchange your currencies from one country to another so that you can buy the goods and the services that you need to do and buy there in that country. They even exchange currencies at banks. This is what the banks are doing, ladies and gentlemen. So what I want to do right now is share with you a quick video, because I believe that this video does such an amazing job at breaking down exactly what this Forex is. Now, I'm giving you a sneak peek right now. Let me just prepare you. I'm giving you a sneak peek inside of the #1 Forex and cryptocurrency educational platforms in the world. You actually have to be an exclusive member to have access to what I'm about to show you. But because I have access to it, and I know tonight somebody is making a life-changing decision, I'm going to give you one of the best explanations of what Forex is to remove any uncertainty from your mind, any confusion, any hearsay. I'm going to show you right now behind the curtains, inside of this exclusive space of what exactly we have here. So this is what you will get when you become a member. This and so much more. And so here we go as it explains to you exactly what Forex is.
Welcome to the IML Academy. In this video, video, we're going to discuss what is Forex. Forex, or FX, is short for foreign exchange. It is the place where you can exchange currencies from all around the world. Many countries are backed by their own banks, thus creating their own economy and currency. When traveling to these other countries, you can participate in the foreign exchange market manually by exchanging your local currency for theirs. As the decades passed and the discovery of the internet came along, Forex found its way online, where traders from all around the world began to trade currencies digitally to turn over profits from the comfort of their home. The foreign exchange market is the largest and most liquid market in the entire world, trading over $5 trillion a day, far trumping the New York Stock Exchange at $22 billion a day, the Tokyo Stock Exchange at $18 billion a day, and the London Stock Exchange at $7 billion a day combined. To put quite simply, the FX market is where all the money in the world is being exchanged in real time through currencies. And this market attracts many investor mindset individuals who see the opportunity to create a career through trading within the exchange. The FX market is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, meaning you get the ability to trade and make money 24/5 with no limits. The market opens Sunday, 6 a.m. Sydney time, and ends Friday, 5 p.m. New York time. Because the market is easily influenced by geopolitical factors, it causes a lot of volatility in the market, creating plenty of trading opportunities we can capitalize on. Through the continued education of the IML Academy, you're going to learn all about the Forex market and how to trade in it. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, hold on. How do I see? Boy, I tell you, you don't even have to be high tech for this stuff here. You can be very low tech and it's absolutely okay. All right, here we go. So, with that being said, I hope that helped everybody to have a little bit more of a clear understanding of what this space is about, what Forex is. The next videos go into the history of Forex. It talks a little bit about who are the Forex traders, people like your hedge funds, your banks, your high net worth individuals. And now, because of technology and innovation, it puts us in a position to take advantage, because of technology, of our cell phones and literally turn our cell phones into an ATM machine. Like literally today, we were trading US 30. I posted it on my social media page. And just like that, off of the fluctuations of the market, we got into a position and made money. Now, I'm not telling you that just because you decide to partner with us, that you're going to have, you know, this overwhelming success all the time. This is a skill set that you must develop. What we provide is simple. It's education. We teach you how to make the best decisions in the market. We teach you using tools and resources and apps and softwares, how to actually decide confidently of whether or not you should sell or buy a particular currency pair. Now, what you just experienced was our IM Mastery Academy beginner video. One of them, one of many, that breaks it down in such a simple way of what this space is about. And that's just the beginning. When you say yes to Forex, you get access to an amazing community of people that are just like you, that are just getting started, but also people who are a little bit further along, who've had some success, as well as the experts who are training you, coaching you, and helping you to understand even more depth of what this market is about. So I'm excited. I'm excited because, for number one, each of you got an invitation here. I challenge you, even as we go on, because we have maybe about 10 more minutes, you can still share this information. If you're on social media, share this video, share it to your feed, tag a boss in it that you know you want to help to close out 2019. And I know some people are already in their mind in 2020, but I believe that there's still some seeds that need to be sown in 2019 to help you to have a better 2020. So don't get caught up like the year is over. You still have time right now. So invite some people that you definitely want to close off the year with. So I want to now go into some of the products that we have. Now, I want to prepare you right now. I want to prepare. In fact, before I go into the product, because I already know if this was me seeing it for the first time, that video, that was cool. I could do that. But see the type of chick that I am. If y'all would have showed me them jiggy jaggy lines in the beginning, I probably would have been like, whoa, I got small children. I'm married. I have a husband with multiple businesses I'm operating. I don't know if I could have really retained that. So let me show you something different, okay? Now, this is just for me. Now, listen, let me put a disclaimer out here so that we can separate something really quick. I own a company called Rich University, and Rich University offers several different financial tools to really help you to grow your money, financial literacy being one of them. And so what we provide in our group specifically is a trading plan to just give you an idea of how you can grow your money. So this trading plan was developed and created inside of our community by one of our phenomenal traders, Mr. T-Pad. In fact, he calls himself Mr. T-Pad because he has been on a mission to grow his money 10% a day. So disclaimer, okay, bam. So this is what we do. In our community, we trade a minimum of 4 times a week with our group. We trade on the nightclub 4 times a week, Monday through Thursday. We even trade on the Breakfast Club, another community activity provided. So you don't feel alone trying to figure things out. If you can follow directions, if you're coachable, if you have a desire to win, you can absolutely be successful in this space. So I want to show you our amazing growth chart that I love, because for anybody, anywhere in the world, you set your own goal of what you want to grow your money as, but let's just use this as an example. All of this is for educational purposes. Your experience will be your experience, but I want to just show you some numbers on paper that if you join with us and use the tools that we have, many of which that are anywhere between 73% to 82% in its accuracy, that you can begin to grow your money. And I'll be honest with you, if you're a part of the community, forget listening to me for a moment before we go into these numbers. If you're a part of the Rich community, if you're a part of the Forex community and you're excited and you're having fun, go ahead and drop some lion heads in the chat, drop some fire emojis, drop some 7s in the chat. If you've been profitable in this community, if this community is helping you to learn, helping you to explore, helping you to grow, drop something in the chat. I need to see it. I need to see it. In fact, if you're in a position to unmute your phone, go ahead and just give some energy really, really quick. We're going to do a little 30-second break really quick. I need you to know that it's not just me. It's not just a few people. There are people whose names you don't even know. So go ahead, unmute real quick. 30 seconds as I skip to this.
China, you know I'm coming through.
Yes.
China, you know I'm coming through. 2017, baby, I started my journey on Forex. And I've had so many people to tell me I'm going to be a millionaire. I've had so many people tell me I'm not going to win. Man, after my house burned down 2 days before Christmas 2017, I had to take my investment money, my everything, and just liquidate. Forex is one of the platforms that has been able to help me pay my bills.
That part right there, you can stop right there. That's enough. Stop. Let's pause right there. Because at the end of the day, this is a testimony. How many people looking to get some bills paid? We ain't even got to go no further. Forget whether you got a vision board and got some big goals or not, bills being paid. That's what I'm talking about. Who else? Anybody else? Y'all can just come really quick because we want to keep going. But if you're earning and winning and growing and learning, I don't care what the number is. That's not that important to me. But if you are seeing success in this space, go ahead and just make some noise. Say, shout your name, shout your city. I know that's right in here. Yes, baby. Shout
That's
your
right,
yes,
Dr. China.
yes,
Yeah.
baby. Yes, baby. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about right there. So, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to do that.
Dr. China, logic mix.
Woohoo! In fact, go ahead and show Mr. Logic Mix some love. If y'all on that nightclub, y'all eating with Logic Mix, eating with Mr. T-Pad every single night, 4 times a week. Drop some 7s in there. Y'all might have to drop some bombs in that mug. Y'all might have to drop some triple beams in that mug right there. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Light that chat up.
Yep. More power.
Awesome sauce. So let's get back into it. I just wanted to guess. Guess that was for you. Guess that was for you right there. That was for you, the guest, the brand new person who's listening in and not really sure what's really happening. I needed you to see that this is a real thing. So what I'm going to show you is simply how you can actually compound your money. Albert Einstein says that compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. But he who doesn't understand it, they pay it. They pay it in student loans, they pay it in car loans, they pay it in credit card loans, they pay it in home loans. But when you understand the power of compound interest, you are now looking for your money to start working for you and not you just working for your money. And so we show you in a demonstration of how you can open up an account with whatever you want. Let's just say it was $300. Let's just say if it wasn't $300, I can change this at the top right here to $100. I can click right here and it populates. So it doesn't really matter what you start your account with. What does matter is that you start. So I like $300. I think it's a great place to start in the market. You start an account with $300. It shows you if you grew at 10% a day, that day one, your goal will be $30. Now, before you ever go into a live account, we give you a demo account with a couple of thousands of dollars in it just to practice with so that you can get comfortable with the community, comfortable with some of the verbiage and the language, as well as comfortable with using our tools. But once you're ready, no matter how small of a time or how big of a time that is, or short or long of a time that is, you can actually then go into a live account and put whatever you want in it. The process of opening up a broker account is fairly simple. And when it's time to get your money, come on, somebody said withdrawals. Where's team withdrawals at? Who pulling money out? We ain't talking about just keeping it in there and compounding it until we get to this astronomical number. No. We talking about lifestyle in this mug. Who want to trade their way to London? That's what I'm talking about. Who want to trade their way to paying for their whole Christmas? That's what I'm talking about. Pulling that money out for lifestyle purposes. Yes, Miss BitPay Visa card. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, so with that being said, when you're ready to go live, okay, your first goal, that first trading day, if you decide to do this day by day, will be $30. Now, I just want to know if you've ever had a $30 trading day. I don't care how many trades it took you to take to get it. If you've ever had a $30 trading day, go ahead and just drop a 30 in the chat. Like, just drop a 30. And I just need the people to understand that a $30 trading day is not necessarily like rocket science. This is not something that's extremely hard to do at all. Using our tools inside of our community with dedication and commitment and focus. Now, listen, past results do not guarantee future profits. I don't care how much Perry's making, Jones making, Logic's making, Evelyn's making, Brandon's making. That part is their business. What you make is totally up to what you do with this information, the time you're willing to commit to it, how much focus and dedication you're going to have to develop in this skill set. But watch this. So you take $300, day one, your goal is $30. Day seven, your goal is $53, but by day seven, you've already grown your money to $584.62. What bank can you put your money in? And in 7 days, without making any deposits, you have a $284.62 increase on your money. Let's go down to day 14. Day 14, you actually have your first $100 trading day. Anybody ever made $100 in the market? If you've ever had come on with it, come on. Let's go. Come on with it. Yes. If you've ever had $100 trading day, because the whole house got to be trading up in here. Yes. So if you've ever had $100 trading day, just drop it in, light it up. I see y'all right there because that's a big deal. Somebody's going to go on their job unknowing to them because they ain't looking at it like this. And they're going to work a whole 8 hours. And after taxes and all the rest of the stuff that's coming out of their check, they may not have $100 that they've made in a whole 8-hour working day. And so to put this in perspective is we're showing you how to work smarter and allow your money to work for you. And so with that being said, listen, when you have that $100 trading day, you actually have $1,139.25 that you have now in your broker account. At that point, I don't care what you pull out of your account. In fact, when you hit your $1,000 mark, I personally recommend you pull some money out. Hey, pull out your $300 you put in. Hey, pull out a whole $500 as far as I'm concerned. we need to be celebrating, baby, because we are a team withdrawals. It's time to withdraw some of that money, because when you withdraw that money, to me, that's when it get really real. Somebody say really real. It's real already. But when I have it in my bank account for me to do with it whatever I please, it then becomes really real. Okay, so with that being said, let's go to week number 3. Week number 3, bam, you had a $200 trading day. That number just doubled, but your account also doubled. $2,220.70. By the time you get down to day 40, guys, this is where the numbers start getting ridiculous. I need you to breathe for a moment. Because see, nobody taught me this in school. Nobody set me down and said, China, let me show you this money market. Let me show you the largest financial market in the world. Let me show you how to buy when the market is low and sell when the market is. Nobody gave me that game. So I feel obligated to share this information and pass this information forward. What you do with it is your business. I know with me, as for me in my house, yes, yeah, we said yes to Forex, and you should too. So with that being said, by the time you get down to your 60th trading day, your account has grown to $83,040.45. You know, here's what blows my mind, because when I see those numbers, I'm like, oh my gosh. 10% a day is amazing. But let me ask you a question. And let's just keep it all the way 100. If this is 100% correct, every day was a good day, every trade went in profit. But if you notice, there's a column right here that shows you your risk. It shows you that your goal is $30, but there's a potential that you can actually set your stop losses and the trade goes the wrong way. I'm not here to pretend you. I don't have to gas you up. I'm showing you that our tools are anywhere between 73 to 82% in its accuracy when you effectively learn how to use them. So we actually embed risk in and teach you how to have risk management. Risk management, ladies and gentlemen. So I ask, if you got 50% of this wrong, and in 60 trading days, which is more like 90 real days, you ended up with about 41,000. Your account grew from 300 to 41,000. I just want to know, would you be okay with that? I would be amazing. Would you be okay? Because I want to go ahead and manage your expectations on tonight. I want to manage your expectations on tonight, because 50% of it might go wrong, but I call that a win-win still. So ladies and gentlemen, what we have for you is an opportunity to provide you the tools, the resources, the support, the community that you need to be successful in the largest financial market in the world. Now, let me show you some of the tools. This is the part I wanted to show you the money first. I wanted to show you the end first. Now, let me show you some of the tools that you will have access to when you are a part of this community. Tools like our scanner, tools like our web analyzer, and you get to choose whatever tool you want to use. Whatever tool you want to use, you get to choose. So I'm going to show you the web analyzer here. The web analyzer has several different strategies embedded in. You don't have to know what this stuff is right now. When I saw this, I think I got a slight headache in the first time I saw it. I was like, wait, girl, ooh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Ooh, yes, I don't know about this right here, honey. That looked like an EKG. Why am I saying this to you so transparently? Because it's okay to feel like that. But what is not okay is for you to make the decision. What is not okay is for you to make the decision. It's nice. Oh, yes. What is my phone? Her best friend. It's not okay for you to look at this and run because you don't understand it. How many of you understood the operations of your job when you first got started? How many of you understood everything that you needed to do with the degree that you acquired? When you first went to class, did you understand how to be a doctor, how to be a lawyer, how to be an accountant? Did you understand those philosophies? No. Did you understand the task that was at hand? No. But you knew what the goal was. The goal was for you to get the degree in hopes to make a certain amount of money. Wasn't that disappointing? In this, I need you to not focus on this. If you learn this language right here, which is the wealth language, if you learn this wealth language right here, ladies and gentlemen, there is no higher market that you can go into. That means that daily you get to sit on your phone, whether you're on the beaches of the world or you're in the tub, whether you're, enjoying family and friends, or whether you're comfortable in your bed, and you can just put in trades and get paid from your cell phone. And so we teach you how to use these tools. And I promise, after just 1 week, you start to talk a little bit different. It's like you just learned a new language. You start to speak a little bit differently. You start to talk about things like the Japanese yen, and it's something about that Japanese yen that I like. That thing just sounds sexy. Maybe that's the reason I like to trade the yen pairs. I don't know. But me and my husband, we lay in bed at night, and I may have up my phone, and he may have up his iPad, and he's talking to me, and it sounds like he's speaking French to me because he's talking about these currency pairs, and we're making money in the market. I'm telling you, this thing is bringing families together. It's building dynastic wealth. How could you miss something like this when you got a personal invitation to join us? I'm telling you right now, say yes to Forex. It will absolutely change your life. So this is one of the tools that we have. We have many tools available for you, apps and software available for you. We teach you how to use these apps and softwares, and it's absolutely amazing. So here's what it's time for now. How do you get started? What do you do? Most people want to know, well, how do I get started? Okay, I already know she about to hit me with the ooh-wee. She about to hit me with the ooh-wee. How many thousands is it, Dr. China? How much I gotta pay? I spent $30,000 a year for my degree, so how much I gotta pay for this? If this is bigger than any market, how much I gotta pay? Well, congratulations. Because I promise you, anybody, especially if you're in the United States of America, could afford the access to this. Listen, what I love is that the founders of this company made it so affordable and so available for anybody to win. So much so that we have people in third world countries where the average monthly income is $300 a month for 2 people working. Yeah. And they're on board because they see an opportunity to win. So ladies and gentlemen, you can get started with us. You can get started with us. And listen, I promise you, I thought it was going to be some G's too. I was like, how many thousands we talking about for this? Because when I think about the people that's in this space, your Donald Trumps and your Warren Buffetts and your Robert Kiyosaki's, yeah, we talking about the $1 billion boys. I was like, yeah, this is going to cost some serious money. Ladies and gentlemen, you can have access for $325 one time and a monthly subscription of $264 at our top highest package. The basic package is $225 one time and a $164 monthly subscription. Now let's pause for a second because I want you to let that digest, and I want the ones that heard that number and ran to run quickly, go quickly. Because what you just said to me, after I showed you the potential of you taking your $300 that you're going to go spend somewhere over the next 30 days to turn it, even if you turned it into $1,000, if you turned it into $5,000 over the next 60 trading days, if the 164, 225, or 325 made you nervous, the same chick that went bought some bundles, Lordy, a brand new bag and a pair of shoes, decided that she couldn't invest $325 in building her legacy and some dynastic wealth. And girl, go ahead and hang the line up because I need to talk to some bosses tonight. I need the people who saying, girl, how much, where do I pay? $325, $225. If I don't have it, I'm gonna get it. What I need to do. Do you hear what I'm saying? See, here's what I know. Most people from where I'm from, New Orleans, Louisiana, to be specific, wasn't taught how to grow money. What we were taught is how to spend money. So anytime a conversation of investment comes up, we don't really know what to do with that information. In fact, I believe some people are afraid to really invest into themselves because they're afraid I don't know if I'm gonna fail. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of you feel like you're failing right now. Some of you know you need to do something differently. Some of you know you need to step out on faith. We're talking about Mickey Mouse type money when we're talking about $164. And I'm not saying it to be insulted. I just want to expand your mind and remove all the limitations, because what I know is if I told you right now, I ain't gonna say a TV because I don't see what the fascination is over TVs, but maybe because I don't watch TV. I don't know what it is. If I told you, if you go into a store and you see something on sale and you know normally it's about $1,500 and you get to get it for $199. You know the value of that because you know that it's normally $1,500. So I get, maybe you don't know. Well, let me tell you, there's a school right now that if you wanted access to maybe 10% of what we provide, is called the Online Forex Academy. Go and pull it up. They will charge you $8,000. There is no harmonic scanner. There is no web analyzer. There is no gold cup. No, you don't have access to those things. So what I'm saying to you is make a decision tonight and keep small things small. Keep simple things simple. Invest into you and join us. I encourage you to say yes to Forex. Now, the reason that I'm so passionate and I really work very diligently in the part when I talk about getting started is because I was that girl a few years ago that didn't have the money. And I was presented with an opportunity of a lifetime. And I was in an ugly place in my life financially. And I'll never forget where I come from. I will never forget being that girl in the back of the room, saying to myself, they ain't about to get me. She cute, but I'm cute too. She ain't about to get me. And the truth is, I wasn't doing nothing but getting myself into more trouble, into more debt by not taking advantage of opportunities that were presented that I prayed for. I prayed for something, a vehicle, a door, some kind of a resource. And when it was presented, I needed to be able to recognize it. But one of the reasons that some people don't recognize the blessing that's in front of them that they prayed for is because they're measuring it up against their current circumstance and situation. See, you were never supposed to measure the blessing, the opportunity that was presented with your current situation. That's actually what you prayed for. When it presented itself, the same God that allowed it to show up for you said, okay, God, you know my situation. We got to work this out. We got to figure this out. What we going to do? I'm ready. I believe it's you. If it's you, make a way. And when he does make a way, you need to know and move in it. So I have to do that on these calls. Some people say, China, why you get into all that? It's just 225. Why you get into all that? It's just 164 because I was that chick. I was that girl who was afraid. I was that girl who didn't know. I was that girl who was wondering if somebody was trying to get me or do me something wrong or all of this stuff. The only thing that was really happening is that God was trying to bless me. So ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you to say yes to Forex and cryptocurrency. I said yes, and you should too. What you do now is get back with the person that invited you here. You tell them what you like most about it. The process is really simple. It takes less than 10 minutes to sign up. We don't need any pertinent information from you. You sign up and have immediate access to the opportunity. Oh, I forgot to tell you, today is Cyber Monday. So if you get started with us tonight, you can actually get started for just $199. $199 is the key that gives you the access to get inside of this amazing car that will get you from where you are to wherever you want to be. So $199 gives you access tonight. It is absolutely amazing. You'll get the I Am Mastery Academy, which is several series of videos that you'll have access to. You'll have live interactive mentorship 24/7 around the clock, really multiple times a day, that you can actually go in and see your mentors and trade and train with them. You'll also have access to the Harmonic Scanner, one of our amazing tools, and a bunch of other tools as well. So with that being said, get back with the person that invited you to this amazing webinar. Tell them what you like most about what you heard and just say, girl, send me the link. Dude, send me the link. I am ready to get started. All right. So with that being said, thanks so much for being on. I love you guys. Go ahead and make some noise, y'all. Show some love. I unmuted everybody. What's up? What's up? Where y'all at? Where y'all at?
New Orleans, stand up,
We
baby.
are excited.
Thank
you, Dr. China.
I love you guys.
I'm gonna be honest.
I love
I'll
you
show you
guys.
all that too, but bro, you bring so much
What's
value.
up, crypto? It sound like you're doing a whole presentation in the
You know
background.
this
Crypto
girl is
representing. I hear you. I know the voices. What's up, guys?
Yeah,
All right, guys. So with that being said, thanks so much for being on with us tonight. Whoever invited you, get back with them. Let them know what you like most about what you heard. And we look forward to welcoming you to this amazing, amazing space. I said yes to Forex, and you should too. God bless you guys.
Yes, you